president say. From city to town, private to public residence. Any measurement, know what the method is. Got rappers hating and they...
Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing, and they will be competing.
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At center, at 7 feet, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At guard, at 6'4", 0, Dante DiVincenzo. At forward, at 6'4", number 3, Josh Hart. At forward, at 6'9", number 1, At guard, at 6'2", number 11, Jalen Brunson. The head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Let's hear it for your New York Knicks.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the New York Knicks here in New York. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Ali LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. And for New York, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Rozier gets the bucket.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
DiVincenzo, pass to Hart. Brunson against Rozier. And Rozier pulls it down. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Grant, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits.
And that one falls for Hero. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
The drive by DiVincenzo doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And the Heat with possession. It's a 5-point game. Rozier outside. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And too long on the shot. Brunson against Hero. Another shot. And that one's good for Brunson.
How about Brunson? Just fighting to get inside, fighting for the board, and then fighting for 2 more points.
Butler surveying the floor. On the wing, Rozier. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Hart with it. Now guarded by Butler. Shot's good by Hart.
And Hart loves going at the defense. He doesn't mind getting hit on the way up either.
Outside Butler. The deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Burks. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, B.A., as a bench guy that around the league front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's McBride. Pass to Robinson. Anunoby with it. Here's Hart. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Picking up the pieces, Hart acts fast and saves that play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. A nice shot by McBride.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
To the paint. Robinson against Burks. Robinson passes to Wright. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Miami trailing. Martin outside. To the corner.
Wow. Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Whew.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. If you want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, one of the stories here, Alec Burks getting it done today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. Here's Hartenstein. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart. Another one falls for New York.
This is the area Hart likes to shoot it. He doesn't take a ton of threes.
Hero outside. Rozier outside. Back to Hero. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Randall can't hit.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And the shot goes in.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
DiVincenzo against Hero. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Hard against Butler. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. Pulls it. Again, the Heat score.
Butler making that one count. He's so patient offensively.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Randall in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Jimmy Butler.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Butler hits them both.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Brunson against Richardson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And it feels like Brunson is made for these moments. He loves the spotlight being on him.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you've got to hit your free throws.
The shot by Butler, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Richardson against Brunson. And it's Richardson with the rebound. And for Miami, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. The layup off target. And for New York, they're shooting about 56% in this one. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year. And he beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flood.
Now here's Richardson. Here's Butler. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Josh Richardson, first personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And so it's New York winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Down. Good shot. Let's go.
Good shot. Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh. We've been playing 2K for over a decade together, so him and I have a nice two-man chemistry, and I'm also running with my man Eric, who's a great screen setter and a great popper, grabs rebounds. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. There we go.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sport. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Sacramento, Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Fox is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch, right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Fox against McCollum. Barnes outside. That 3 off the mark. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big 3, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And that one drops for them.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Barnes against Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
Always finds Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him. And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Demontis Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was 3rd team All-NBA.
And he can't get the first one. Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season? Wow.
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings ran the West and were atop the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Monk's subbed in for Ellis.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Herter. Clock at 6. Outside for Murray. Wide open shot is on the money.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Herter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
From 17 feet out, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Larry Nance, Daniels out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
Throw good, McCollum.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Barnes. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
And the pass to Valanciunas. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. And New Orleans also making a change. Hawkins is checked in. Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Passes it to Nance. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Murray down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now McCollum. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep three-point land, the long-distance three is there. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
The road can be unfriendly. They've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chances, man. All of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting it work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Ellis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Free throw good. Fox. One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years, his leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set, and he is setting that example night in and night out.
An aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Brandon Ingram.
First one falls for him.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a number one option, no doubt.
And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Marshall comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Both free throws good for Ingram. And Sacramento has possession. 4-point game. Fox with it. Pass to Monk. Puts up a deep three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. On offense here are the Pelicans. Pass to Marshall. for Murray. Marshall can't hit. And it's the Kings with the ball. Now, here's Fox. Now the pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. Misses the layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Fox. Pass to Monk. Over Jones. Misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans on top, up 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
McCollum, another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Now here's Herder. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball.
Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Williamson. Misses the fadeaway inside. The Kings trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Now here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The kick out to Barnes. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Ellis. And Jones sends it back. Pass to Williamson. Inside. Valanciunas, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
The 3 from Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. McCollum outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
I'm screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. Be a man. We the best. On G-O-D-A with L. Yeah, it's with L. G-O-A-T like COVID B. Rest in power and soul for peace. Black Lives Matter, fact.
No good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Woo! Let's go. How we feeling, Shake? 7-7.
I like a close game.
Me too.
No reach. Hands up. Hands up. Ooh.
There we go.
On the floor, Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Malik Beasley. At center, Brook Lopez. At small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other guard position, Damian Lillard. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team, Doc Rivers. Let's make the start by the 4 Union Dodgers. Starting at power forward at 6'9", number 0, Taylor Hendricks. At the point guard position, 6'4", number 3, Keontae Jones. In the middle, at 6'9", number 20, John Collins. The other guard, at 6'3", number 2.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis and Lopez together down low. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for Utah, Colin Sexton out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Well, Graham, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Sexton with it, and Lopez picks him up. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Back to Middleton. Shoots over George, and it's Middleton. That time on the assist by Lillard.
Out muscling the defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stumbling in the clutch. Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Lillard, the rebound by the Jazz. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Sexton. There's the block. Lillard can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Markkanen against Lillard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand in glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Markkanen hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Beverly outside. Pass to Connaughton. And there's a 3-second violation. Connaughton against Clarkson. And he hits it from 9 feet.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Collins and Kessler playing up front. George out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Brook Lopez, over the course of his career, has become an elite rim protector and also stretched his scoring beyond the arc. His teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo, said, quote, he competes hard for his team, and he's a big part of who we are. We need him, offensively and defensively, to be great. Brian?
He's such a key player, Allie, no question. Thanks. Now here's Sexton, and stolen by Connaughton. To the inside.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, Clark, we know what Bobby Portis brings to the table. He loves the ball.
Yeah, he does, and he does it with a smile, with great passion and energy, and we do know that he'll give you double-digit points, and he'll stretch the floor with his three-point shooting.
That free throw, no good. And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, B.A., including winning that championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together.
And the second free throw is good.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
And he's going for the oop here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Bucks. Beverly comes in for Damian Lillard. Utah leading. to Collins. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the shot's good.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Here's Beverly. Pass to Middleton. 1 second left. Count the basket.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shot. Shot hungry is a good thing when you got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you so much, guys. John, that's a talented team over there. What's given you guys the edge thus far?
I think we just came ready to play. I think the home court's giving us a little advantage, and I think we're just coming out and competing tonight. And I like the way we're starting, and I think we have to maintain that to finish the game out.
Their mentality was right on from the get-go, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Well, for the Jazz, Kenny, give us your take.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion sharp. Sharp has amazing. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
Well, they're getting almost nothing on the interior. I know we turned into a three-point shooting league, but come on, guys. You need some kind of presence in the painted area to keep the defense honest.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
Make some noise and get out of your seats for your Utah Jazz dancers.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez together down low, and it's Lillard in at point. Now here's Antetokounmpo, still without a bucket. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
1:19 left in the third. Collins outside. Sexton passes to George. And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Beasley outside. Inside. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Now here's Collins. Give him 8 points now.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Lillard passes to Middleton. And they recover it. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Into the third. 2 minutes in now with one on the clock. And no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. It's the Jazz. They're up by one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
All right, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Utah leading. We've got Walker Kessler. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Portis. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Giannis' teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Clarkson against Portis. And it's Clarkson missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 3. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here.
It's your Utah Jazz.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Crowder, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Connaughton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's...
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Sensible. Shot clock at 3. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. John Collins checked in for Utah. Beasley's checked in for the Bucks. And he's able to hit the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Lillard outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one. And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now here's Collins. Back to Markkanen. Over Middleton. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, you got to appreciate the maturity of a young player like Markkanen. Unfazed in the game's biggest moments.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. The Jazz making a switch here. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Middleton's such a cerebral player, really has a high basketball IQ, and I think that's part of what makes him so dependable and clutch down the stretch. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Timeout called, the Jazz. They're losing by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They continued to feed him throughout the game with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Markkanen from long range. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is when Lillard comes alive. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to step up and deliver.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
On the wing, Sexton. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And this is how you step up in the clutch. Sexton is ready to deliver in these moments.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 4th. Prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And let me tell you, this is not the guy to send to the line. Middleton is reliable and automatic in these moments.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Chris, with the playoffs soon approaching, is it helpful to play games like this where it comes down to the wire?
Definitely. I mean, every playoff game is a battle. It comes down to the last couple possessions. So to be in close games, the last couple games, to find ways to win and execute down the stretch and also get stops is huge for us. We can take that, learn from it in film, and take in that playoffs.
Experience is everything. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good shot. Good board.
Ooh.
Oh, that was me. That's my fault.
Good block. Okay, 13-14. Let's go. Gotta get a stop here. We got a good one, Shake. I know when you're quiet, you're locked in.
Oh, yeah.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the East All-Stars and the Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Embiid. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Damian Lillard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Three-pointer. Another shot. Embiid. Now here's Murray. Over Antetokounmpo. Murray, good.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
Halliburton outside to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Sabonis. Fox against Lillard. From 13, that one goes. Count it.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Giannis. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Barnes. And the Kings will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Keegan Murray. Monk's checked in for Ellis. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Fox. Banchero kicks to Brunson. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Huerter. It's hauled in by Brown.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Mitchell right side. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Sacramento. They lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Maxey out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Randall in at the 4. Now, here's Maxey. 5 on the clock. Mitchell with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Adebayo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
The pass to Sabonis. He dishes it to Monk. Good D by Mitchell.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Randall. He takes it in. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball.
Ellis, he's checked in for Monk. The East also changing it up. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Brown. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. 58 seconds left in the first half. Fox passes to Lyles. Kicks it to Murray. Over Tatum. Back to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis against Embiid. Ellis can't get it to go.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Maxey passes to Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the Kings now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And Fox gets it to go.
They're trying to figure out ways to score through contact. De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Here's Embiid. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. De'Aaron Fox out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Sacramento. Outside Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Kings.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop. Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Sabonis finds Barnes. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 on the clock. East grabs the miss.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Murray. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Monk dishes to Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Barnes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Joel Embiid. Barnes hits them both. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. He kicks it to Banchero. And the 3 ball is good. Banchero's got the lead up to 1 now for the East All-Stars. Here's Huerter. Barnes outside. Brown against Huerter. Five to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Was shot off that time. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. East All-Stars up on top, leading by a point. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth, we've got Tatum. Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Halliburton into the shooting guard. Trains the three-pointer.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Fox. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the East. Fox against Lillard. And the rejection by Embiid.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Halliburton kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Fox gets it to go.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Tatum passes to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball, a little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Barnes is checked in for the Kings. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. Passes to Halliburton. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.
many trivial things still woven. So you'll remember that light. Look around, you've been walking this whole time in quarter people. This isn't your world.
Good board, Josh. Ooh.
1v1, let's go.
All right, 16-19.
Come on, Roz, game point.
Greetings, folks, for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Gary Trent. Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Quickly in at the point. And for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 3. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Sohan. Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Now here's Trent, 5 on the clock. Here's Poeltl. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Devin Vassell.
Can't blame the defense for going on that shot play. Poeltl is very skilled at doing this.
Did you know that Jakob Poeltl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
Yes, BA, that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
First free throw is good.
Every team can use a guy like Poeltl, a glue guy. Shores up the middle, protects the rim.
And so Poeltl nails both of them. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
On offense, here come the Raptors. 1 minute left in the first quarter here. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to Vassell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
And the Raptors making a change here. Olenek's checked in for Poeltl. McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. Dick, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Brown in for Quickly. That one misses for Vassell.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Here's Branham, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Pass to Barrett. Johnson with the defensive effort. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
The Raptors, 6.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by quickly. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Abaji, covered by Johnson. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Trent. Now here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Right through the D for the layup.
Smart play by Scotty, calling for a pick to disrupt the defense a little bit.
Here's Sohan. It's stolen by Trent. From 10 feet away. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Olynyk against Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
And the Spurs with some changes. Osman, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Champagnie in for Jones. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Trent with it. One second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. It's the Raptors up by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. Nice lead. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it for a whole game. I like to see them punch the ball inside. And then you can play inside out.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Jones. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I love when Jones looks for his shot like this. This is only going to make him better overall.
And here's Trent. Shoots over Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Jones against Quickly. Tries a 10-footer. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
That jumper is something pretty to watch. Jones has that move on repeat.
Barrett with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Guarded by Quickly. No luck on that one.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Barrett against Wembanyama. Quickly passes to Poeltl. Lays it up and banks it in. Poeltl's got 8.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Poeltl's got great hands.
Outside Jones. To the middle. It's tipped. Wembanyama laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Raptors up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
16.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Collins for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors with a lead. Brown inside. Rebounded by Branham. And it's the Spurs ball. Right side Johnson. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Barrett. Out to the right wing. Here's Dick. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Barrett can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Dick. Unloads. And again, no good by Toronto. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And Toronto calls time here. They're ahead by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the game.
He scored over 50% of his team points. So, yeah, it's obvious that he's the pick. The defense has tried to slow him down, but nothing has worked. He has just owned them tonight. This type of dominant performance is going to be talked about for a long time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Scotty Barnes being big time in big time moments.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Stolen by Pirtle. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Timeout called, the Spurs. They trail by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately fire.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Champagnie. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. So the Raptors win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Picked up a bag when I walked in. She stalking my page. I got too many options to main. All of my the same. Turned in the jack for a range. I did the dash like dang. She see my wrist and said dang. All of my fresh out the pen. Water whipping, walk around the kitchen with the pot right in my hand. Walk, step, slide, spin. Ain't no big size rim. My cousin walking, talk me. Don't even lie, I walk. What you call that? In the vault, I'm on the blogs every time that I talk. 13 cars, but I'm still gon' walk. Now I got behind me, they didn't even chase. They don't with me cause they know they can't. I'm a big step out, trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out the Jeep, total walk. Yeah, I jump on you.
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Pro Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And I really can't wait where the team brings this.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers. For the Trailblazers, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Suns, Blazers, only on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the four-man position. And for the Suns, the big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards. And KD at the four. Allen is out there with Nurkic. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Simons. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Henderson. And that one's good by Henderson.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Allen. He dishes it to KD. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Henderson against Booker. And then Henderson with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
No good from Booker.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Simons. Pass to Ayton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Outside, Beal. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Allen inside the three-point line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And when Beal is locked in like this defensively, he takes this team to another level.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 2. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
On the floor for Portland, the wingmen is Sharp and Thibault. Williams is out there with Murray, and it's Brogdon in at the point. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. And Portland has possession. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Brogdon the pass to Thibault. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. KD's got 5 points so far. And here are the Trailblazers. Here's Brogdon. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Here's Booker. Misses off the right iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Gordon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience. They're disciplined. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of it. All their energy is being spent on the offensive end. And that's a shame. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and games going to get away from them.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. And Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Now here's Beal. No scoring in this one. Nurkic trying to get open. Beal can't get it to go.
They timed up the layup perfectly. Shot.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Simons missing. Suns trail by 5. And here is Beal. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Henderson passes to Ayton. He kicks it to Grant. Lays it up off the glass. Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Allen. Some solid defense from Grant.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Come on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. And it's Williams finishing it off.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Here's Gordon. Passes it to Okogie. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Trailblazers leading by 8. Now, here's Sharp. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Gordon. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Okogie, defended by Thibault. Okogie misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brogdon with it. Shot from the low block. Yes, that goes in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. Do you know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 10. 41 seconds left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Devin Booker.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Sharp. Pass to Williams. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. And there it is for him.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Brogdon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was. That didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
siempre lo hace a su manera. Lo hace como la mejor. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca. Quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le. Tan bonita que duele, duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que. Dice que tiene el corazón roto.
And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party, we've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the show. This is very exciting because we're going to run 5v5 today.
Shout out to all of the community joining us here today. You guys are awesome at the game, and I'm a little bit intimidated. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let's talk about the strategy on how to beat Team 2K TV.
The strategy is just to move the ball, get some shots up, and, I don't think.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So here's Portland's starting group. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at power forward. And for Chicago, we've got Zach LaVine, Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Simons against Caruso. Simons with it. Out to the right wing. Henderson for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Simons. Releases. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Well, for so long, we heard calls for the Blazers to trade Damian Lillard and start over. Grant, that day has come.
It has, BA, but it's hard for a small market team like Portland to give up a superstar. I mean, they're just not easy to get. The task now is finding their next franchise player, and with this young talent, they have a chance. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. Not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for Chicago, Alex Caruso.
And the first one at the line is good. And Caruso drops them both. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside LaVine. Pass to White. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for White. Sharp passes to Brogdon. Back to Sharp. There's the three. Williams grabs the board. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Ball outside. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Portland ball.
Here's Sharp. Shoots over to Sumu. Man, that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, nerves of steel for the young Sharp.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 2. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Henderson scanning the floor. Uses the glass on the layup. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. Over Levine. Here's Sharp. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Ball against Brogdon. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to DeSumo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Brogdon. Out to Simons. Here's Kamare. Defended by DeRozan. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Good on the second one. Ball surveys the floor. And the jam by Drummond.
He's got such good hands and good timing on that jump. Beautiful timing for the Drummond alley-oop.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball, they made smart passes and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago leading. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's Jeremy Grant, then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Caruso finds Vucevic. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Pass to Grant. Ayton with it. Here's Kamare, defended by DeRozan. Back to Ayton. It's hauled in by White.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Henderson against White. Shots good by Henderson.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's DeRozan. Vucevic in the post. He's against Ayton. Shoots from the right block. And Vucevic puts it in.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Pass to Henderson. 26 seconds left in the third. Good work defensively by Caruso.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And here's White. The shot's good.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Portland trailing here. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Ball is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Levine in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Sharp. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Levine passes to Williams. Now here's Ball. Levine feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. And the Bulls get it back.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
1:14 left in the fourth. Tries the 9-footer, and the jumper is good.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Levine against Thibault. Left side Levine. Over Brogdon. Rebounded by Brogdon.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's Sharp. Shoots over to Sumu. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're ahead by 3. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
team.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Caruso. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three seconds left in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
DeAndre Ayton, second personal foul. First team foul.
"19 seconds left in the final quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second
he drops the
foul.
first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for Chicago.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. This one belongs to Chicago. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
We appreciate you all for coming.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Get home safe, and we will see you.
Thanks so much, Booch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. We're not a team that has, 2, 3 superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learn from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.